and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today I have my first book haul of the year. I know in last week's video you guys saw me saying I'm not gonna buy that many books this year, and then I did anyway, and there we are. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. But some of these were gifts, and I'm going to show you guys what I got. These ones that I'm showing you today are all about series. Like, they're going to finish the series that I have. It's a series that I'm starting to collect. It's a series that I've wanted for a while, that kind of thing. So the first one I have here that I'm so super excited about, like, oh my gosh, is One of Us is Back by Karen M. McManus. It's the third book in the One of Us is Lying series. I cannot wait to read this. One of Us is Lying is... like, there's a murder, and then they try and it's like high school kids, they try and figure it out, and like they're trying, like they're being set up. It's like the Breakfast Club and a murder happens is essentially, I think, what the tagline for it was. We read it for book club. We read that one, and then we read One of Us is Back. Wait. One of Us is Lying. One of Us is Next is the second one. And then this is the third one. This is One of Us is Back. So I think either Taylor or I are going to suggest this for book club because we've already read like the whole series together. So we want to read this one as well. And Taylor got this as well. So I'm excited to read this. I can't wait. Honestly, I want to see who's back. Like, I can't, spoilers. I heard it. I stopped it this time. Okay. So I will link my review videos of One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Next back in the down in the description box, I mean, so you guys can check it out, okay? So that's the first one that I got, and I actually got this from my friend Karen, so thank you very much, Karen. I really appreciate it. Then I have here two that I actually won. So these were giveaway wins. The first one is Alice and the Torch. It's a Wonderland Court series. It's this one here. It says, I'm a princess and an assassin, both and yet neither call me. In a life in Wonderland is complicated. Seeing as I plan on rescuing my sister from the dark court of the fairy, I don't expect the complications to stop anytime soon, especially after Jax, a blast from my past, shows up. His persistence and ruining one of the best things in my life, Henry Hatter. And yet, I can't deny that I need Jax. Not if I'm going to save my sister from the dark court. As much as I have to admit it, I need help or I risk losing the only family that I have. So this is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and then there's a second book, which is Alice and the Dagger. I don't actually know which one's first. I'm just saying that there's a second book, but like maybe it isn't. I don't know. But so I won both of these off of the Instagram raffles. The first one is from Abs from Absolutely Bookish. And then I got one from Melissa. So thank you very much, Abs and Melissa. I appreciate it. I'm excited to read those. You guys know, like, Alice in Wonderland is my jam. I actually had a whole entire video where I talked about how Alice in Wonderland is like my favorite retelling. And then I showed you guys all of my retellings. I have now collected like 2 more series that are retellings, so I'm excited to read those. Then this one here, my boyfriend's dad gave us money for Christmas, and I got a gift card from Brenda from Simply Brenda. Hi Brenda, thank you very much for the gift card. This is also the stuff that I bought from her stuff. So I went over to Indigo online, and they had box sets on sale in like the first week of January. So I used some of my like father-in-law's money and the Brenda money, and I bought myself 2 series. So the first one that I got here is The Keepers of the Lost City. It's a 5-book collection. How cute is this? How cute are they? So these are young adult, and what it is, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to read these. Like, honestly, I already started the first one. I'm super excited. But this is 12-year-old Sophie Foster has a secret. She's a telepath and has a unique ability, there we go, to hear the thoughts of everyone around her. Something she's never known how to explain, as had made her an outcast even in her own family. But everything changes the day that she meets Fitz, a mysterious boy who appears out of nowhere and also reads minds. She discovers that she discovers there's somewhere she does belong, and staying there will put her in a grave danger. In a blink of an eye, Sophie is forced to leave everything behind and start a new life at a place vastly different from her own. So there's actually, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 books in these series, but they did have this box set, and it was on sale. And it was like, I think it was like $35 for all 5 of them. So that was a really good deal right there. I was very excited about it. Plus, I've been hearing really good stuff about this. I've seen it on a couple of like booktube channels because it's like a young adults, not young adults, like middle grade, like series, and it's kind of like Harry Potter-esque kind of thing, but I mean like nothing to do with Harry Potter, but you know, everything's like referred to with Harry Potter. So I'm excited to read that. I honestly cannot wait to read that. And the other one that I got from that gift card and the money was the Complete Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. So these are the books here. So there's the Poppy War, the Dragon Republic, and the Burning God. I don't know a whole lot about this. I do know that it's like Asian inspired mythology, I think, and there's a battle. I'm assuming because it's called war. And there we go. So, however, they're gorgeous. They come in a box set. You guys know how much I love a box set. You guys know how much I love series. That's why I have a whole video on it. So yeah, I'm very excited to have these. These were also on sale, and I think that they were both $35. I'm pretty sure that they were both $35. So I think that that's a good deal, because like these are an adult set, and that's like a middle grade set for like $70, and then I had a gift card for $25 from Brenda, so she paid for like almost half of it. So yeah, that's my math. I heard it, and I know. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then I got some book outlet books. So that one of the series that I got is the Gilded Ones by Namia Forna, and the Merciless Ones. It's these two here. It doesn't actually say what they are on the back. Oh, here we go. We are girls, or are we demons? Or are we going to die, or are we going to survive? 6-year-old Decca lives in fear and anticipation of the blood ceremony that will determine whether she will become a member of her village. Already different from everyone because of her unnatural intuition, Decca prays for red blood so she can finally feel like she belongs. On the day of her ceremony, her blood runs gold, the color of impurity, and Decca knows that she will face the consequences worse than death. Then a mysterious woman comes to her with a choice: stay in the village and submit to her fate, or leave to fight for the emperor in an army of girls just like her. They are called the Alkai, near immortals with rare gifts, and they are the only ones who can stop the empire's greatest threat. Yearning for acceptance, Decca decides to leave the village that has turned its back on her, but as she journeys to the capital to train for the biggest battle of her life, she will discover that the great walled city holds many surprises. Nothing and no one are quite what they seem to be, not even Decca herself. So I've heard great things about this series, and it was on sale on the book outlet site because they had a 20% off sale. So I think this one was like $4.69 and this one was like $3.89. It was something where they were like super cheap, and I was like, oh, I need those. So I'm excited to read these. I have heard like really, really good stuff about them. And there's another book coming out called The Eternal Ones. That's like the third one for this. You guys know I love me a trilogy. I'm excited. And then, okay, so I have like a big one. So I was watching, I think her name is Katie Coulson. But now that I've said that, it might be Susan Coulson or Karen Coulson. But I think it's Katie Coulson. She's like another booktuber. I will put her like channel down in my description box there so you guys can check her out. And she was showing her favorite books from 2023, or maybe it was a book haul. It was one of those two. And she was talking about how she has this series and she has it like 3 times. Maybe it was a book unhaul. I think it was a book unhaul that she was doing. And she has the series 3 times. She's collected the first series, like the first one that she had, she annotated it, and then she got another series so that she can annotate it again, like in a different way. And then she has another one that's like a fancy, like collector's set. So she ended up talking about this, and the way that she was talking about it, I was like, oh, I need that. So then, during Book Outlet's sale, I bought myself number 5 and number 6 of this series. And then I bought myself number 1. And then I won number 2. So, girl, book math. I pretty much got these for free. Just saying. Okay. My boyfriend's gonna be like, you got nothing for free. Okay. So the first in this series is, first off, it's called A Veronica Speedwell Mystery, and it's by Deanna Rayburn. It says, A Curious Beginning. Look at how gorgeous this cover is. And honestly, the ones that they have here, like on the back, they have this cover. So I think that she had this set, and then she had this set, because these covers are slightly different. So I'm thinking that that's what she had. But the way that she was talking about it and how much she loved it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to read this. It just sounded so good. So this is, after burying her spinster aunt, The orphaned Veronica Speedwell intends to resume her worldly travels in pursuit of scientific inquiry and occasionally romantic dalliance. As familiar with hunting butterflies as she is with tending off admirers, Veronica wields her butterfly net and sharpened hairpin with equal aplomb. But fate has other plans as Veronica discovers when she thwarts her own abduction with the help of an enigmatic German baron with ties to her mysterious past. The baron offers her sanctuary in the care of his friend Stoker, a reclusive natural historian as intriguing as he is bad-tempered. But before the baron can reveal his secrets, he is found murdered. Veronica and Stoker are forced to go on the run, wary partners in search of the villainous truth. And so the things on the back here say, a heroine who could give Amelia Peabody a run for her money. Veronica Speedwell is sure to join the great mysterious fiction, and it left me whimpering for more. Wickedly clever and devilishly amusing. So I'm excited to have that. So I have the first one, and then the second one, which is The Perilous Undertaking. And then I have the fourth one. No, this is the fifth one. I have the fifth one and the sixth one. So this is The Unexpected Peril. They're really pretty covers too. Like, I really enjoy their covers. And then I got the sixth one, which is A Murderous Relation. And I think that there's 7 of them all together. But the way that she was talking about them, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to read that. Plus, I love like Victorian times, and I like the woman being like the go-getter and the one who's doing something that's like against what they were supposed to do back then, that kind of thing. So I'm excited for those. And then the last 2 that I have here are Defy the Night and Defend the Dawn by Bridget Kemmerer. I cannot pronounce her last name. It says, a spark of rebellion is all it takes to defy the night. And then it says, a new alliance will rise to defend the dawn. So I started this one. I'm not that far in. You guys can see, like, I'm only like 1 chapter in. But it says, a daring outlaw, a desperate prince, a dangerous flirtation. In the wilds of Kandala, apothec apprentice Tess Cade has watched people suffer for a mysterious sickness for far too long. All while the only cure, Moonflower Elixir, has saved for the wealthy. So every night she defies the royal edicts and sneaks out, steals moonflower petals, leaving the elixir for those in need. In the palace of Kadala, Prince Korik serves as the king's justice, meting out vicious punishments to agitators and outlaws. Korik must strike fear into the heart of his kingdom. With the shortage of the elixir and threats of the rebellion looming, the king's grip on power is tenuous at best, but Korik knows that his brother is the kingdom's best hope for survival. When an act of unspeakable cruelty brings Tess and Korik face to face, the outlaw and the royal are confronted with the impossible choice, but also a surprising spark. Will they follow their instincts to destroy each other, or will they save the kingdom together and let that spark ignite? So there is a 3rd book of this one that is not coming out, like it's coming out in 2024, so I'm excited to read that as well. But I really like dystopian kind of novels, and honestly, series are my jam. I tell you guys that all the time. But I love dystopian novels, so I'm excited to read, like, what happens in here. And, it's kind of like a twist on life. She's apothecarious. In the one, like, the first chapter that I read, she was bringing back the moonflower, and she's, like, making the potion to help. Because, like, she's on, like, the poor side of the world, or the city kind of thing. So she's, like, helping the people around her, like, her community and stuff. But she does have to steal the flower to do it. So I'm excited to read this. I can't wait to see what it's about and, like, figure out the end of it. But yeah, so that's what I ended up getting. I do have another book haul, but I haven't filmed it yet. Shh. I mean, he knows he lives here. Anyway, yeah. So I'm very excited about these. Have you guys read any of these? What do you think about any of these? Do you know what the Poppy War is about? Is it actually about a war? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just a, like, clever title. I don't know. They're gorgeous, though, and I'm very happy to have them. Right? I think so. Yeah, so anyways, let me know how your day is going. Please like this video and subscribe if you want to, or don't if you don't want to. I mean, you do you, bro. And turn on the notification bell, because I do post sporadically, as I like to badly sing now. Thank you guys so much for spending it. Whoa. Nope. Check out my description box for other content creators as well. And thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really, really appreciate that. And I really, really appreciate you. And I'll see you in my next video. Let me know what you think about all of these. Okay. Bye.